Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So our team would like to present about fatigue prevention by using sequence. So before we proceed with our content, we need to introduce about ourselves. So my name is Amirul Akmal bin Muhammad Sabah, metric number 207152.
My name is Abdullah Hanami Shamsuddin. My matrix number is 207297.
My name is Muhammad Ridwan Shah bin Ahmad Uzlan Shah. My matric number is 207875.
So let's proceed with our content. So this is the dialogue between us, which actually I don't believe how sequence can help us in order to calculate the fatigue of a material. So Ridwan and Hanan explained to me about the procedure of how sequence can be made, and also we have some examples that also good to be shared with all of us, and we have a problem statement that Hanan would like to share with us. Right, Hanan?
Oh, all right. Okay, good.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you, Amirul. So, during in September 2005, an aircraft had to do an emergency landing with its nose landing gear dislocate 90 degrees perpendicular to the aircraft fuselage. So this is mainly because of the fracture of the nose landing gear anti-twist arm, which a device to make sure that the nose landing gear is in its proper position. So this problem can be avoided by calculating and predicting the amount of fatigue on the landing gear itself. So the replacement should be done after the strength of the landing gear is reduced 40% of its total strength to avoid such problem reoccurring again. So which reminds me of another theory that we learned from the material and process, which fatigue is a process of continuous stress on an object until it reach its maximum strength that could potentially damage the material. So this is what happened to the landing gear. So this is where we get the idea from, right, Emerald?
Yes, you're right. So they asked me to create an equation in order what I have understand from what Dr. Salah explained in class. So I take A as the landing gear condition before takeoff, and also X as the damage taken when landing. So we assume that X will be constant. So because every time it landing, so the force that exerted in the landing gear is the same. So the equation when landing will be an is equals to a minus x. So about the sequence will be an plus 1, an plus 2, an plus 3, and so on. Also, it is the same as a minus x, an minus x, an plus 1 minus x, and so on. Is it right, Ridwan?
Yes, it is right. So let me proceed with example. For example, we will be assuming. So from the equation, we can assume A is equal to 100, and for X, we assume is equal to 2. So for the landing gear limit, we will assume it is 40, and then we will use the sequence that we get. So we will use the sequence a minus x and so on, and then we will get a is 100 and minus 2, so it will be 98 and 96 and 94, 92, and so on. So the sequence will be until it reach 40, which is the landing gear limit, and then we will count the term of the sequence. So how many term it will be? So we will note that the landing gear can be used up to 30 times to reach its fatigue. So therefore, we can use a landing gear for 29 times, and then we need to change it before it fatigue. So this by using sequence is actually a long method. So we found another simple method in order to obtain the n term very quickly, which is where we use the same equation but we'll pass n term. So an is equal a minus x multiplied by n, which is
Oh.
the term. So the equation will be 40 equal to 100 minus 2n. So we will get the n is equal to 30 times. So
I
that's all.
see. So
Okay.
this is the example that Ridwan has been shared with us. So I think that's all for this topic. So any addition from you
So
guys?
I think for a conclusion, I think this is one of the simple method that we can calculate the fatigue on an aircraft. But of course, in real situation, we need to consider so many kinds of other variables and parameters. But hopefully, we can get the initial idea of how a fatigue can be avoided for such accident on an aircraft. Right, guys?
Yes, you are right. Because in real life, we also need to take care of many forces that applied in the landing
Mhm.
gear, not only based on the
Landing.
normal force. Also, you need to take care of friction, take care of any other else. So that's all. Is it that's all?
Yes,
You read
that's
one?
all.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you
All right.
for
Thank you.
listening. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Yes, like button, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,